We gon' talk about the old, young, smart, dumb. Let me show you where I'm coming from. You better tell them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man, check this out. Y'all be proud of y'all, brother, man. Why? Because I'm proud of myself. It tripped me out what I'm about to share with you, right? So, you know, y'all done seen other clips and all of that other stuff. And y'all know my daughter played volleyball, right? So we out here in at a 3-day tournament, and we doing our thing, getting our asses handed to us a couple of times, but the girls doing their thing, man. And now no one tells me nothing, right? And when I say that, I'm talking about my daughter and my wife, right? They don't say nothing to me. So it's the last day, and it's I forgot the name of it, but you play until you lose. So boom, we get eliminated. All right, boom, pack it up. We head into the house. So when we get in the car and we roll, and I'm making my way out of the convention center and on to the freeway and all that, then they tell me that one of the little girls called the coach, or said the coach, looks like a monkey. Right? Because remember, they think they know us because of the music they listen to and the little comedy shows they watch and all that. Ain't it funny how they always refer to Friday or something like that to try to think they cool, but anyway, this little person say this, right? So, I'm past that. But I asked my daughter how she want to handle it. So my daughter had a way she wanted to handle it. I said, all right, I'm rolling with you. So the director of the club sets up a meeting between the girls with their parents. So I'm like, all right, I'll be there. So I got a commitment at one of my 12-step meetings. So I give me some coverage and stuff like, yo, man, I'm probably going to be late. Look out for me on this. I got to go over here to this meeting, to this, lack of a better term, sit down. So, see this power that's unseen, that's always seen. When you tap into the power, or even if you're not tapped in, but once you tap in, you will see that this power has been looking out for you all your life. So now we getting ready to go to this meeting, because now we got N-words and monkey jokes. So I go into the closet, I pull out a gray with the purple window pane, but it looked burgundy. So I match it with the bow tie, crisp white shirt, starched to the nines, my biscuits, that's 3/4 Stacey Adams boots, in case you didn't know. I got them shine, got the brim to match, super close shave. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. I'm about to tell them motherfuckers something. I'm going to teach them all. I'm going to teach them. I'm going to teach them. I'm going to teach them. You better tell them all. I will. Well, I put that shit on, got my music on, and I put that motherfucker on, and the jacket was too small. I didn't grew some. I said, God damn it. Wait a minute. Now, my wife was in a retreat in the mountains, so she doing work on the computer. I come down so goddamn dressed. She like, damn, I need to change clothes. I say, nah, don't worry about it. I say, but tell me, do this look right? So when I butt that it was not working. She looked, and my wife got this look because she tried to, safeguard my feelings, but I know the look. So I know that it wasn't working because when I button my jacket, I can see my belt buckle. And you're not supposed to see my belt buckle when I button this damn jacket. So I say, damn, jacket too small, right? My suit, I done grew to it, boom. All right, I ain't got enough time to put on another suit. So let me go up here, boom. I iron some shorts, grab a polo, because you never talk business in soft shoes. That's a philosophy from my dad's side of the family. You don't go to court without a suit on, and you don't talk real business without no hard shoes on. But, different time right now. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I put on, my little shorts and t-shirt or polo, boom, lace my shoes up, boom, I'm out the road. I get there, now I'm thinking the director get ready to talk to the girls on their own. And then they gonna bring in the parents. To the point I walk up to the office, I see my daughter through the door, and I wave, and then I walk away. My daughter come get me. When I walk in, everybody's sitting there with the queen. So I'm like, all right. So I sit down. The director, which I have to call and thank, because this lady had it together, set it up. Basically, the parents was there because I'm not going to talk to your children alone, right? Kind of like how the law can't talk to a child without an adult or a lawyer present. So boom, all right, we're going to let the girls work it out. Parents, we're going to be quiet because this is a learning, boom, boom, boom. Director gets right into it. Man, it is going good. I'm sitting there, I'm blown away. Like, this is awesome. I'm looking at the back of 3 ponytails, queen to my left. And these little girls, they are holding hands. Do you understand what I'm saying? These 3 girls, one then said something, the other 2 took offense to it. Now we getting ready to work it out. The little girl that said it, I don't think y'all heard me. Let me. The director said, we gonna let the girls work it out. Parents, we're gonna be quiet. We're not gonna say anything because this is a teachable moment. This is a learning lesson. Cool, no problem. Okay? So they working it out. The little girl who said it, daddy get to barking. So I look at him, I look at the queen, and I lean up and I look at this desk over there, and I see scissors in the cup holder. No problem. You go ahead and say what you're saying, homeboy. And the reason that I say you would be proud of me is because through this whole thing, your brother didn't say nothing. Didn't have to. Why? Because my man wasn't even worth educating. He missed the whole point. This man never leaned over to his daughter and said, did you say that? He said, we're blowing this out of proportion. We're making a big deal of normal talk. If it was a chubby white coach and we called her Marshmallow, and I said to myself, homeboy, you just missed the whole point. You just missed the whole point. The director is clear. Asking the little girl, do you see how what you said could land racist? The little girl says, well, I didn't mean like a monkey, but her teeth are so straight, it reminds me of an orangutan. And the dad don't see nothing wrong with this. So where you think it's coming from? Then my daughter, says, well, when we played in 14, when you was using the N-word, little girl looks puzzled. Then she says, oh, yeah. That's when they was giving out the N-word pass at school. The director damn near lost it. She said, the N what? Wait, hold on. Grabbed her pen. She was like, oh, no. Because when that shit came to my house, I told my daughter, we don't give an N pass at nowhere about nothing. Daughter pulled out the receipts on the little girl. But they was cool. They was still holding hands. They was teammates, man. Check mark on you. Don't use that type of language no more. We good. And I'm talking to the queen after. And I say, man, I hope they don't pull this little girl out. We good. Why? Because you said something that was not cool, never need to be said. Don't do that. But when your parents pull you and don't explain it to you in its totality, you will think that you made an error so bad that you may never speak up for yourself again. Now you don't see your friends, you don't see your teammates. You see how far this could travel and travel with you into your adulthood, man. What you talking about, Sean? I'm talking about resentment. Huh? Resentment. And that resentment go all the way up to you, all the way with you, all the way into your adulthood, and you doing things that you don't know why you doing them because it's bringing you back to that childhood moment and it don't feel good. And what her ignorant ass daddy do? Pull out. We ain't seen the little girl since. And that's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. But I'm not in control. But my man was so ignorant that he missed the whole ride. Compared calling a black woman a monkey to calling a chubby white woman a marshmallow. And he wonder why the daughter using this type of language on the sideline. Teach your children, man. And if some noise come to your phone about something your child done, you tighten your child ass up to where it don't happen again. You ain't got to worry about my children. You ain't got to worry about my children. Them motherfuckers know, let this phone ring with some bad news and I'm on your ass. You ain't got to worry about ours. You ain't got to worry. They may do a little bit of fronting and showing off and shit. Why? Because they the shit. That might offend you. Who the hell you think you are? Now they know who they are. But some foolishness, calling people out their name, getting in trouble in school. Oh no, we're not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do. You do whatever you want to do, but don't let this phone ring with no bad news. Do not bring no shame to your mama name. I'm gonna be all right. But do something that cause your mama chin to touch her chest, and I'm gonna tear your ass up. Huh? So man, take care of your children. Put the right words in their minds so the right words and thoughts will come out of their mouth and actions. Huh? The director, I'm going to leave you with this because it hit me, man. The director asked the young ladies, the young girls, do you guys know what a resume is? And they was like, yeah, that's the thing you need for a job. And she said, okay, yeah, that's right. And she says, no one knows your heart. Your parents know your heart. Your parents know who you really are. They know how you really are. Right? But no one really knows your resume. Your resume in life is your actions. So make sure the actions you take build a great resume. Take care of yourself, man. You better tell them or I will. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Yes, sir. Lesson learned, baby. Lesson learned.
Reach across the nation. I'm getting to the point. Be patient. Tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them. Yeah. You are now tuned in to the #1 podcast on the internet. Sean P. You better tell them.